30,000 people lost that protection, and they'll probably lose their homes. So anything and everything that you can do, please do that. I would like to introduce my generation. Recover from the injuries, moral injury, and institutional betrayal. Some staff members that have been feeding information to me so that I can get it out to the press and to politicians because they can't speak. They lost over 10. Contacted regularly by veterans who are panicking because of what's going on. We need to, as a community, to really get in the system. All of the people, the MSAs, the PSAs, the staff, the janitors, the people that are doing IT, they're very dedicated. And we were not politicized. You wouldn't know if anybody was a Trumper. You wouldn't know if anybody was a Democrat. You would have no idea because we were dedicated to the mission. So please reach out and do anything that you can. Thank you so much for your time. Please help us fight this fight. We sent a message to the Secretary right after he took office and he started talking about privatizing the VA. Project 2020.
And in the polite terms, we stand for the Constitution, for the United States continuing to be a federal constitutional democratic republic, and the end of executive overreach. In a not polite fashion, that means fuck fascism, fuck authoritarianism, fuck any form of governance that is not a democracy that is representative of the people. And that is quite frankly what we have in the United States today, and that is what we have right now with the illegal war in Iran. And it is illegal, and there's no nuance around it.
No.
I don't care for your opinion on the Iranian regime, what have you. I have my own opinions on them. Guess what? I don't like theocracies in other countries or in the United States, like what they're trying to do here right now as well, right? Now, but just because I don't like them, just like if I don't like an individual, doesn't mean I get the right to go up and punch them. Now, does it? Right? No, it doesn't. And there's no nuance when it comes to the Constitution. Prisoners of war. It means to execute people on the battlefield. So, for instance, if
this is actually a coalition of a lot of groups that are aligned against war for a lot of different reasons and that kind of thing. So we come together here to try to, we have people that are going to be headed inside today to lobby their senators and their congresspeople for a War Powers Act to stop this, so we can prevent this from, getting any worse than it already has.
Yeah. Do you think that Trump underestimated Iranian resistance?
Come on, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I organize. I'm a veteran. I organize with a lot of veterans. The veterans know clearly it doesn't matter what level they were at when they were serving. What's going on right now, these people are buffoons. They have no idea what they're doing. And they're getting kicked to the curb by Iran, and Iran knows that they hold all the cards. And you can tell that they don't know what they're doing.
So you said you are a veteran.
Yeah.
As a veteran, do you see a deja vu here and other?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. This is how imperialism works. That's how this country functions. We continue to go into communities where people are oppressed. They're from, their families are having dysfunctional, issues because of the oppression with the economy and stuff like that. That's who they put in the military. Then they go into the military and they have challenges when they're in the military. They suffer injuries, stress, all kinds of trauma, and then they get out and they try to, get back to their lives. There's no support for them when they get back, and then you have these people doing what they're doing to them, screwing with their benefits. Like a veteran, they latch on to their service-connected disability. Imagine what that's like for somebody who fought so hard to get that disability. The max is like between $4,200 and $4,600 a month. That's not enough to live off of, especially if you have severe mental health or physical challenges. And what does that do to their families? You go into another war, like I said, we have a lot of veterans that are very traumatized right now, seeing this happen again, and they're really uncomfortable and scared. And those families are going to have to absorb that. And if we don't have the resources to support them with their mental health and physical health challenges, it's going to affect us all, and it will be catastrophic.
These veterans cannot afford this, right? They can't afford to have their veterans sitting there in fear over losing benefits that they rightfully earned.